The thing about orienting towards the impossible is orienting towards the highest good possible is that it's understood, it's a known quantity that you will fail when fail is in apostrophes. Is that right? Fail is italicized. Fail has an asterisk next to it. Why then should you adopt something so spectacular that it becomes seemingly from the outside perspective unreasonable, untenable, and infeasible, and a recipe for disaster? And the reason is because orienting yourself to the highest good and failing is still better than not orienting yourself at all. If Matthew fails to deliver his documentary, If I Have Failed, and as I've been haunted in the last 6 months of fail at this pilgrimage that I'm putting together, the book, it's a failure, whatever failure ends up meaning, we could spend time talking about. Of course, there is no dead end failure. There's no, like, it doesn't stop their failure. Just orienting yourself to the task means that you grow exponentially more than if you never oriented yourself towards the impossible. And this is where the self comes in. It is like the early settlers moving west into the unknown. And if you read the biographies, people died, people starved, people got sick. They risked everything. And some of them lost. But look what they won. And it would have never been possible had they said, okay, well, we're up here in New England and this is enough. And you start to look at history and you start to look at every institution, for example, that we take for granted. There was a time where it wasn't there, and that people had the courage and the vision to move into a territory that was unknown to them. And many of them didn't make it. Many of them risked everything. Many of them, quote unquote, lost, but look what they gained. So this is shadow work. Why is this shadow work? It's shadow work on the other side of the ugly. This is your divinity. This is your elixir. This is your boon. This is your gift. Your genius also awaits you and is never born or come to fruition or realized without such an orientation.